to another episode of
Nerd Out!
I'm Randy, this is Brian, and this is the how do you pronounce that?
Legioss? I think we're doing a Legio super special, Alpha Fighter, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, and just want to shout out to all the Mospeada diehards. I'm gonna call it Robotech, and I don't have a problem with that. Like, I know I've been,
that's how it came to most Americans. Get over it.
Yeah,
I love Robotech.
I get it. I've watched both, and I liked both of them. But to me, it was part of Robotech, and I want to credit the creators of Mospeada and the designs, but I also want to credit Robotech.
Shinji Aramaki.
I knew you would know.
There's a story about how I
go for it. I got my balls busted because I didn't know this stuff.
Our buddy Dyslexicon.
Okay.
You know him, right?
Mm-hmm.
He sort of instant message me saying you're gonna be sure to shout out.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, and I knew, but I didn't know as much as he knew.
Right. He busted my balls too.
Did he really?
Oh yeah.
I knew, but he sort of called me a task a little bit.
Yeah. I felt a little insulted, but it's fine.
I think he just wanted us to do a thorough episode,
right.
And we haven't really got super deep into.
No, and you know why?
There hasn't been anything to.
Well, not only that, but I know my history on a lot of things, but I'm gonna say my history to Mospeada is Robotech.
Yeah.
That's how I know it, and I don't feel ashamed about it. I do think that it's good to explore and discuss the true origins of it. It is Genesis Climber Mospeada, and that stands for
Military Operation Soldier Protective Emergency Aviation Dive Armor.
Very good. That. You deserve. You get points for that.
I mean, it took me a long time. Right. I don't just know that. I was had to repeat that.
You had to study it.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Right. And Scott Bernard is Scott Bernard to me. I know he's stick. Ray is Rand to me.
The truth is, I like the Robotech more than Mospeada. I like the Robotech form of it. I prefer it because I like the voice actors and all that. Me
too.
But Super Dimension Fortress Macross, I sort of prefer
Macross.
The Macross. I prefer that more. It's weird. I go back and forth.
I 100% prefer Robotech because that was my experience. That was my childhood. But I do like Macross. I do see it. I do like Mospeada, and
Robotech has good music.
Yeah,
the music's awesome. It was well done.
Good voice actors, man.
Yeah, they only had to do half of it. They just did to redo the audio, and they had something perfect anyway. And,
right.
Yeah, man.
But
love it.
Props to those who know. Basically, Robotech brought over these 3 different cartoons: Mospeada, Macross Saga, and Southern Cross to the U.S. and they budged them together and made awesome toys and cartoons, and I love them all and respect them except for Masters. Masters suck.
Masters suck. Do you want to know what else this guy designed though?
Oh yeah, Bubblegum Crisis. I did do my homework.
Yeah.
Megazone.
Pole Position, Transformers, Megazone. Yeah, Mask.
Wow.
Yeah, Mask.
So he was brought.
Metal Skin Panic, Maddox, The New Adventures of He-Man.
Really?
He did all.
I like New Adventures of He-Man. I know it gets.
I've never seen it. Yeah, I haven't.
It's like sci-fi. It isn't how I traditionally want my He-Man, but I thought it was a nice change of pace. After 5-6 years of Barbarians, you kind of need a change, right?
Yeah.
But anyways, so the last time we talked about this vehicle, which is the Alpha, it was the Evolution's Alpha. Oh yeah, you have.
Oh, I brought it.
So mine broke and I sold it. It was perhaps the worst, most disappointing toy I ever.
What broke on yours?
Dude, it just
mine's disintegrating in parts too.
I don't
care. But mine broke the worst possible place it can. Whatever, a canard or leading edge root obstruction or something. There's a fancy. It broke right off.
I hate this
so
toy.
You can't even have it in plain mode.
So the one good thing about this toy is the one thing that isn't good about this toy, and that this has a decent size.
Yep.
Because I'm just gonna get it out of the way for me. Mm-hmm. I actually really love this new Sentinel Mospeada.
Me too.
But the one thing that I do not like, and I'm going to tell you, is it feels like a disappointment, especially for a $300 toy, is it is small.
It is small, but if this design were that big, I think it'd be so much more fragile.
You think so?
Yeah,
really?
because you'd have such bigger parts hinging on such like littler.
See, I actually think
joints.
the opposite. I think the bigger you go, the less fragile it is, because then you can make bigger connectors. And
I think you'd have to beef the joints up. I don't think it would be a matter of just like blowing this up. I think you would have to have thicker parts for the joints and stuff. I mean, like when you really get a good look at it, it gets like narrow at parts. But yeah, I mean, I would prefer bigger too.
Yeah, but it is 1/48 scale, and I'll show you with the cockpit, which is one of my favorite things about it, is that if you look at the cockpit, which you can lift up, and it's my favorite part of this transformation, is it's a 1/48 scale. It's just that the Alpha is a smaller.
It's tiny.
Yeah, I wish I had one to bring, but compare it to a Valkyrie, it's half the size.
And I wish they would have tweaked the scale a little bit, maybe made the dude a little smaller or the ship bigger, because even I don't care if it's accurate, it's just like certain models and stuff got it wrong, and I liked it.
Yeah,
when the plane was a little bit bigger.
Do you think they scaled it this to go along with I mean, obviously,
I think they scaled it to be accurate. They're like, it's going to be 1/48 scale, it's standard, here you go.
Okay. I do like it. It's just that like when you get it in the robot mode or even vehicle, you paid $300. It feels good. It looks good. What I do like about it, which I hated about this, is that they did put all the panel lines in the details, so it didn't look like. No offense to this, I appreciate the gift, but this is like, what is this one?
That's soft.
It's
that's
so
CM's,
soft.
Man. Yeah, that was never good. Even when it was new, it was
I thought
never
it was, but was this the same mold as the original CM, or was this remolded? Was this what it looked like? I don't.
Oh yeah, it's close.
Really?
I mean, the head's different.
Okay.
The gun's different, but 90% of it, that won't even hold a plane mode. Its legs don't lock into anything, or it's bad.
When this came out, it seemed like I thought it had more detail than it does. But
how much do you think that thing cost new?
I have no idea.
It was like over $200.
Really?
Then it's 10 years old. That thing was so expensive.
I mean, it was the first time we got an
a
Alpha
modern one
since the Gaiken, and I'm going to be honest, the Gaiken, in my opinion, still holds up.
Okay.
But I think it's the size, the colors, and the plastic that makes it hold up.
Okay, yeah, fair. I mean, a big, chunky toy that transforms there's no substitute for that.
Yeah.
Like, these are cool. These are really neat. The scale is better. I mean, I wish my wing would, like, not come off.
Yeah.
But, you know,
come
what are you
off
gonna
or
do?
broke off. We'll talk about that. We'll get that. I know.
Oh, that freaking hurts.
It was when I put this with the other one that I realized that I genuinely liked this. And we'll get into the transformation in a minute. Do you have your figure with you?
No.
All right, so right out the gate, I like...
Does it fall apart?
Yeah.
I didn't even touch the figure yet.
So I like little figures, especially... where did my motorcycle go? Oh, I think I forgot the motorcycle.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Oh, shoot. So he comes with a little motorcycle and a little Scott Bernard, and I'm a sucker for Diaclone and Diaclone-like... I like...
That's not
that
good.
sucks.
Yeah.
It's going to be in the shag carpet.
No, I see him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
All right. I like
it goes back on.
It does. I like cockpits. And I like guys that go into cockpits or girls.
People flying
right.
things behind glass.
Right.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Right.
Man.
So let's do this for comparison with the Diaclone. I think this is bigger. Like, that's a pretty big figure.
Yeah,
it's so crazy that when it just, the ship looks so small. Oh, wow.
And I mean, even in the cartoon, it seemed a little bit bigger than that in parts. Like especially when it's landed in the barn. This thing filled up a barn, you know?
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, man. But I think it depends on who was drawing that day.
Yeah,
stuff like that. Like,
wow, this figure towers over a Diaclone.
Oh, yeah. Well, a Diaclone is 160 scale.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. Calamari himself invented that scale.
Really?
I think he was the first to use it. I don't know if he invented it.
Nice. You did your homework. Good job. Maybe we'll get a couple brownie points for that.
I get no points.
No
I
points.
broke it,
Yeah,
man.
you broke
I killed
yours.
my shit.
You killed
Excuse
it.
my French.
No, you're cool.
I killed it.
That's a buzzkill, man.
It was, and you know, it wasn't my fault, but it was. I don't know, on paper it's my fault.
On paper it's your fault because you have a tendency to break things.
I do, but this time, like, the joint was locked. Like that, the pin joint at the wing is locked. I still can't get it to move now.
Was it your first Oh yeah, because you did.
Yeah, first.
All right.
And I did the other side for perfect. Oh yeah, no problem. Go that.
So did you watch those?
Yeah, the video.
There's some videos.
Both of them.
There's a couple videos in Chinese, I believe, of the
The
transformation.
Cheryl one is terrible.
Dude, it's terrible.
That was agonizing, but I still watched it.
I watched too. The music was
we
just
were
35 minutes of
like country hip hop
country techno
garbage.
elevator music. It was like I had to turn it. I know you could just turn it off.
But the second one was sort of good.
I only watched a little bit of the second one because
they were into it.
Okay.
They were into it, and like 3 dudes tag teaming this thing. Like,
I did watch that.
Yeah, one guy's on the instructions, one dude's holding it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I got it. They're handing it back and forth, close ups. It was like, wow.
They are serious about it.
Yeah, they were serious about it.
Yeah.
But it helped.
Yeah, no, the transformation is something we'll definitely get into. Let me just say about this Scott Bernard. It falls apart and it pisses me off. And I feel like they could have I feel like they could have thrown a little bit of paint on that. Just a little bit. Right?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it falls apart. Like it's like
Dude.
and now it's in the shack.
Oh
my
Here we
God.
go. I see all of it.
It's like unacceptable.
Oh my.
I love the
my.
idea.
Yeah, but come on.
I know,
man.
it's unacceptable. It's tough.
But I can't. Oh my God, those. I'm gonna put it
Yeah,
down.
give it back.
I'll totally
I
break
love the
that,
idea that he came. Oh my God, he's like, it's like.
But this is 1/48 scale too, so let's see. Like,
wait, which one is that?
This is the Toynami.
Oh, see that Toynami looks better. Oh, the Toynami. I'm getting the CM mixed up with Toynami.
Yeah. Oh God, no, the Toynami.
Oh, I'm getting them mixed up because the Toynami was the one that I was thinking of. Like when it came out, it was like kind of not groundbreaking.
It was a big deal because
we didn't have anything since that.
Yeah, I think there was I don't know what came out.
Can I see them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
so,
actually, they're pretty similar.
Except,
oh wow, this is heavy.
Yeah, that's got a lot of metal.
Holy.
And oh my God, you broke my toy, man.
Now I gotta buy it.
Yep. Now you break it, you bought it, man. So but it's like the Toynami still looks decent.
It does.
It's chunky, but the one part that the miracle that this works is it gets the legs up underneath the motors, so it's not back heavy. Like look how back heavy that
really back.
Yeah, and I mean like all that hanging out, it wrecks the silhouette of the plane.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh wow,
It's a big deal, and they all do that. Everyone. No one's ever got that thing hidden. It transforms. Even the model didn't do it.
So the first time I transformed it, it was very stressful. So you 100% should
I know
watch.
how that feel,
yeah, you should 100% watch a video transformation. And especially like, did you get to the final robot?
Oh yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I've gone through it a couple of times now.
You did.
I don't have to worry about breaking it now. But
the crotch This feels light all of a sudden, but this has a good weight to it though, but it feels light.
Crotch.
The crotch rotation.
It's a little confusing.
It is very confusing. So I highly recommend that if you have this coming or whatever, watch a video before you transform it.
And you know what? You heard it here. If you haven't transformed it in robot mode, the crotch, it's like you have this U-joint, it goes back. Not up, not down.
Yes.
Back.
Yes.
And that's like in jet mode, it goes up.
And it locks into place.
Yep.
And if you don't lock it in place, you're gonna be having a
Yeah,
wobbly dude. So you broke it.
I broke it, yeah, man. And it's like I broke it, but it's like it was my fault. It was my fault, but it's not my fault. If you don't know a joint is locked and you think it's a detent, you think it's just a detent, so you give it. I didn't force it. I just was like, oh, I'll get it, and then it like didn't snap. It didn't. It just like it just went on me. It felt like it was turning on the hinge. And it was turning on a stress mark, or you know.
Right.
But if we can get that joint to move, we'll just glue it and let it know.
Yeah, you would have no problem if you glued this.
And I don't care. I'm not a snob. Like I'm not like you. You would.
I would freak out.
Yeah, you would need a new. I don't. If I can just structurally fix it, I don't care.
I'm trying to figure out like how to fix that. Like I see what you're talking about.
You can loosen it somehow, but I bet it's like production glue or something that got in it.
I bet you I could get a little screwdriver in there and sort of loosen it up. But I'm scared because it's your toy. But I guess it's already broken. But because it just has to rotate down, right?
Yeah.
Huh. I might work it. The transformation was a little scary, but when I transformed it back to the plane, it all made sense.
Same here. Like,
and I loved it after that.
Like, getting the cockpit to where it needed to be, I found really challenging because I didn't really fully understand it. It was supposed to. I thought it would go flat in, not like angle down, you know. And it's like, but yeah, once you do it, it really like.
Is the cockpit? Cool. Is that cockpit like cartoon accurate, like the way that it fits in? That's my favorite part.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's cool, but I don't think they ever showed it.
Okay.
So I don't know.
How did they? So they never showed Scott or Rand getting out of the Alpha, or
they showed them. I think the head did. Maybe they did.
I don't remember, but that is by far my favorite part about it.
I think the head lifted up, but that's all they showed. That's as much detail as you would get.
Yeah,
like,
it's great.
I don't think you ever saw that open.
That is
like
great.
That.
Yeah.
Yep.
The only thing is, I do wish, like, you have to, in order to get the guy out in this mode, you do have to, like, finagle it. Yeah. You can't just, like, open up the cockpit and take him out. You do have to, like, lift this, move this back.
Do some surgery.
Yeah, you got to do some work. But with that said, it looks really pretty. This is by far my favorite looking Alpha. Like, it has all the paneling lines that I want. It doesn't have, like, this was a big issue, is like they always dull out these boosters in the front. Is that what you call them? They always make these look like this. Oh God, this is
that's a bad toy.
But the thing is the size is so. What size scale is this?
1/35.
35th. This would be the ideal scale.
Yeah, I think so too. But would you pay $350?
No.
I mean, I would.
Oh, yeah, because I already paid $300 for that.
Yeah.
And when you take this thing out of the box, I mean, again, I really like this, and I'm gonna give it my recommendation, even though you broke yours.
No, I still think it's awesome.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it you know what? I got a manufacturing error. That doesn't mean it's a bad toy.
Right.
Like it's just like no.
In your defense, I've heard other people say that they had some broken issues, so it's not all you, but substantially, it's just like it's gonna get lost in your shelf or whatever. The transformation, I would not call it fun, but like again,
you get used to it. It's not intuitive, but once you figure out how it works, it's not half as bad.
No.
It's not that bad. It's weird.
Yeah, the first time I transformed it, I was not sure I liked it. It seems like everyone seems to forget to rotate this crotch, because I think it's because in the video that we watched they didn't do it, so that could be why. And I think you have to watch the transformation videos. The box is pretty.
That box is awesome.
Yeah. The stand I had a difficult time with in using it for the jet mode. Is that what you call it? Jet mode. I don't want to get.
I think Armo.
I don't want to get like, berated because of this.
Yeah.
But it goes in the back, and I think
I had an issue at first. Like this part of the leg, like see this part.
Yeah.
It folded up on me, and I didn't know to look for it, and I couldn't. I'm like, why won't the leg collapse? Like, what am I doing wrong? I couldn't get it in jet mode, and I did it on both sides, and I didn't realize that part like came out like that.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I mean this thing.
Oh, you know what I do love about it? The landing gear. I think if you watch our original review of this one that we just destroyed, I think I was so pissed about the landing gear. Was that this or was that something else?
I don't know why. What's up with that landing gear?
I like landing gear when they have like separate pieces. Like I want a wheel.
Okay, you just don't like a static.
I don't like just like a lot of the Transformers stuff nowadays, and I get it. It's cost saving. Is that you just pull down like a one piece of plastic, no paint difference, and I like when my high-end robots have like landing gear where it's like a whole separate pieces, you know, and paints where it looks like a landing gear. I want it to look like a model or a finished die-cast toy.
This does everything right, except it's Wii.
It is Wii.
It's Wii, but it really, like, I couldn't ask it to do more. I mean, except not break.
Not break.
Not my, you know, it's
agree.
not the toy's fault. Something happened in the back.
It's operator error.
Yeah, this thing, complete piece of shit. It's hopeless. That thing is hopeless.
Can you get the landing gear out of this? I'm just curious if I've
never even tried it.
Oh, we'll give it a shot.
Come out.
Landing gear is important. These are really hard to get out the landing gear though. Did you have a difficult time with it?
I haven't done it. I haven't even tried it. See, oh yeah, this part busted off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is not a fun. But look how spindly those tabs are. Like, of course it's gonna break off. Like, that comes off.
Is this
too.
company out of business now?
I don't think they can go out of business.
Man.
There we go. Yeah, that's actually decent.
That's decent.
Yeah, I'm surprised that doesn't make you love it.
No, I apologize. It wasn't this one that I had a problem with.
But yeah, this is the only thing it does well.
The landing gear and its size is the only thing that is acceptable about it. And then the only thing I don't like about this is that it's small. I like my robots big, and that you broke yours. That's really.
You know what though? I'm still recommending it. I mean, it's like just ugh.
I know
it's heartbreaking,
do you think where did you get it? Ami?
Yeah, I sent them an email telling them exactly what happened as best I could. And I really think if they had it, they'll help me. I mean, they're just as good as HLJ.
Right.
You know, but I just don't know if they can. It's like, if it's sold out, I mean, it's sold out.
Did you try taking pliers and try to get...
No, because, like...
It is really stuck. You're not kidding.
Yeah, it's like, I don't want to do too much in case they decide to, like...
If you repair it, then they won't get a return on it.
I want them to know I'm not screwing around and it's not something stupid.
So would you be pissed if I grab pliers real quick?
Don't mess it up worse.
Okay,
please.
then I'm not.
Dude, try it.
No,
Just don't mess it up worse.
No, I'm gonna leave it alone. I don't. Oh, there are some like.
But yeah, every toy that has those does it. Like it's just because there's no pin.
Yeah, going forward, if you're gonna make any toys of robots that were not intended to transform in a certain way. Oh wow.
Yeah, look at this.
Oh, what is the story about? Like these are supposed to connect with the beta?
Yeah, it does.
Can I see that beta?
Yeah.
Wow. I always thought the beta. Oh my god.
But it doesn't really. It connects the same way the Toynami does. So basically,
this is huge.
Yeah, it's huge. It doesn't connect worth a damn. It's like basically this thing, like you have this that sits here, and it's just like that's how it connects literally, and you just like put it hold it, and then you put it in the. That's how
cool.
it connects.
Okay.
Oh.
Together they look good, but separate the beta is just not a cool thing. But
it's boring.
It's a beta. It's meant to attach to the alpha.
Yep.
I think the beta might be the most legendary Mospeada toy. I can't call it Robotech, can I?
You can call it Robotech.
All right, I'm gonna say it's one of the most legendary Robotech based toys because I guess the story is that the only way they came out with it was in Italy.
Yeah, in France. I think it was France. Oh yeah, Lancy was the name of the company.
Okay.
Which was like Gackin.
Yeah, and we told the story before. Like I remember as a kid, people like trying to convince me that they had it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I got that. I got one. I got one in my toy collection. And the fact of the matter is they didn't. I mean, they
the chances that someone had it were so minute.
Right. It was smaller scale too. This thing is a monster. This thing is all yellowy.
Yeah, it's pretty wasted.
I can fix that for you though if you get to that point.
Okay.
With that peroxide, it works wonders. It's just you have to do it. I still think I love the original Gaken. I never had one as a kid. Did you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember the blue. Yeah, the green one, and I loved that toy. I broke that too, man.
Really?
I've broken every version of this toy you can break. I think.
Maybe that's like just your
legacy.
Maybe
it's my thing. I am meant to break the shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But yeah, this is gorgeous. I mean, I love this.
Yeah, I really do like it. It's just again, it's
like, a little small.
It's small.
Yeah, just another inch, 2 inches. It would be a lot more pleasurable with a couple more inches.
Exactly. it would hit your G spot.
Yeah, it would, man.
Yeah.
It really would. I just hope I don't have to glue this thing in. I will. But...
I'm definitely not going to get the other ones if they come out with green and red. But I don't know if I was anyway.
I 100% think I will.
Oh, really?
I need at least one more. I cannot have just one that's broken.
The problem is, like, how much did you... It was like a little under 3, I think. It was like $260. Was that what...
Something like, I think so, yeah.
That's a lot of money for this. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it looks beautiful. They hit all the right... As far as sculpting and the transformation and, like, design, I love it. The weight, it feels good. It's just... It's so hard to swallow that pill, but I guess it's no different than when you buy a $250 masterpiece now, right?
I guess not, you know.
Toys are just expensive. It's just an expensive hobby.
Yep.
It was fun to fly around.
Yeah, I mean, I love this design because it's such a cool design.
I didn't realize how small it is compared to a Valkyrie. I really
did. I mean, I knew it was smaller. I didn't know it was half.
So I'm trying to compare it. Like I'm trying to compare it to like something in Star Wars. Would it be like an A-wing?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so. I think it'd be really close to an A-wing.
That's kind of cool. I kind of dig it. Like, especially like I wish I had the little motorcycle. I left it at home, but I'll get shots of it. It's like metal. It's pretty cool. But this figure is unacceptable. But I really do like how you can pull it out of the cockpit, and it's small. You know what kind of put a little damper in my excitement for the Alpha? I got hooked to these Joy Toy steel bone armor mechs.
These are really neat.
I love them.
Yeah, this is
I got cool. They're like Exo Squad on steroids, man.
Yeah,
I love them. Again, these are 1/24th or 1/25th scale. I
think 24th. I mean, the only reason I say it is because I don't think they use like. I think it's always even.
Okay, I think I saw 1/25th scale or 1/24th scale, and I was kind of avoiding them because I like 1/18th scale, which is like G.I. Joe. That piece falls off.
Okay, good.
But I finally decided that I wanted to actually get these for my shop because I'll be honest with you, I wanted to check one out,
man. Yeah.
And I fell in love with it. Like out of the boxes actually like mislead you because.
This is bigger than the box.
Yeah.
So it's like, are you all in on these?
I am.
Yeah, I mean, this is a total.
I don't know if I'm all
for you. Man.
I don't know if I'm all in, but I'll just say that I ordered another one today.
Okay, so you're in. Okay, good deal.
I ordered more for the shop, if you know what I mean.
Sure. Okay.
But like they're all right. They're super articulated.
Yep.
I would say that they're not that fragile, although I heard some of the earlier series were.
They don't feel fragile?
No, not too bad.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is like, I feel like when I'm handling it, I feel like paint is coming off on my fingers. They're not, but you know what I mean? Like, it just has this, like, feeling that they are. These figures are really, like, they're like masks scale.
Okay.
Let me pull one out. I'm just really excited about these. I think these are my new Diaclone.
That's awesome, man. That's sweet.
Actually, can I get a mask figure and compare the size? Like,
I think you should.
It's like super articulated figure. Good paint, lots of detail. Let me get it to compare it to a mask figure.
Let's see if I can even get that this thing is brick.
I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing.
No. You got what?
I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing for this.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah,
well, I mean, we are playing with toys.
I'm tired. Yeah.
Just throw it up.
Yeah.
People love our longer episodes. I do.
Do you?
I prefer when I'm watching something. I prefer long episodes.
Well, these days we're at home and we got nothing else to do, so it's like if I can put in. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos lately.
I always do. It's my #1 media. Oh wow.
That's pretty sweet, right?
Yeah, that is pretty sweet.
Wow, it makes you realize that like if they did a new mask line, they could do articulated action figures, and these helmets come off too. Oops, I just took the head off.
Guess the head does.
Yeah, they're real tight. I can't get it off now.
This thing is a sloppy mess.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah, man. It even looks like a Brad Turner. Maybe I could do a custom Brad Turner.
Be sweet.
Yeah. They're a good price. They're under $100, closer to like 90 or so. They are a good scale. They're substantial, and there's enough parts that you put on when you like open in the package that you feel like you're doing something.
That's awesome too. So you have ownership
yes.
of it. You know, yeah, that's huge. That is it's the best feeling.
It's not like modular like Diaclone, but they're actually I guess not like Diaclone, but it's got a lot of like they're able to reuse parts but hide it.
Yeah, and it feels really sturdy to me. You know?
I agree. Really good paint job. It's man, I love these. I really do. Again, I like people who go inside of cockpits.
People that go inside of things. Yeah.
I don't know which one I like better. I think this is the one that someone would look at and be like, "That's the cooler one." But I like how this looks like Exo Squad.
Yeah, but I like that he's got windows.
Yes.
Because that's BattleTech to me. It feels like you don't know. Like I like it when you can see the dude in there.
Me too. It's a mech.
Yep.
This is cool how it opens up, but I do. I like the windows. I'm with you. We're on the same page with windows.
Windows are good.
Windows are good. But it is hard. Like, I think this is the aesthetically cooler looking one, but I do think I like the one with this one.
I have a feeling these tail fins might be.
Yeah, those tail fins are terrifying.
Like, woo!
And they bend too. They bend to the side as they're supposed to.
Yep. It's just like sometimes getting them in there is like.
So you said that these. Wait. You said these sold out. These are sold out.
From
from the place.
It said order closed when I looked, but
I mean, I wonder how many they manufacture of these. Like a couple thousand.
I would guess it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, but I mean, it's been reissued, so.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't hate this Toynami one. Why do I remember not liking it?
Because people were really hard on it, and if it breaks, it does disintegrate. Like, they broke a lot.
I thought CM or Aoshima designed this and then put it under Toynami. In Toynami, was that how?
That is Aoshima. Okay. That is the Aoshima.
That's the Aoshima. Yeah, I had the Aoshima.
That used to be
yours. This is yours.
Yeah,
this was mine.
Yeah, that used to be yours. I had the Toynami, and it's like the only real difference was that the Toynami had like lighter paint, and it wasn't shiny, and it didn't have the inner missile thing.
Okay.
But I mean, I cut it off that one because I don't like it.
What's more accurate, the dark blue or this blue? Like
I think, I don't know.
I almost think it's like in between.
Yeah, I think it depends on what you're looking at.
Which one do you prefer?
That blue.
Yeah.
That blue. Like, I like it a little darker.
Yeah, I did too. It's just like this color is like more childhood type thing. I remember Dave was the first one to get the Toynami when it came out, and again, it was like exciting because it was like the first time we got a new alpha. Yeah, and I remember having like instant disappointment just based on the size because I was used to this. But I don't remember. I don't remember. I remember disliking it more than I don't really hate it. But you're right, that whole back end. This is heavy, man.
Yeah. You know what I'd love to see is a masterpiece like Valkyrie. I've never touched one.
What do you mean?
The masterpiece VF1. Like
the Bandai ones?
No.
Oh.
The Robotech masterpiece.
So I think they were not very good, but I think it was because there was like a gap between Jetfire, we'll call it Jetfire, which is the Bandai, and then I don't know, maybe 15 years before the masterpiece came out, and it just felt like with all that time, it should have been better.
Yeah,
than what it was.
Like I heard they got the scale right.
Yes.
But it wasn't like it just didn't do enough. I don't know. I've never held one.
It didn't.
It lit up, but
it was okay. It just didn't improve on the Bandai one or the Takatoku. I guess it was Takatoku, right? It didn't improve on the Takatoku one as much as it should have. And look, I'll be honest with you. Those Robotech boxes, those big book boxes, they were garish.
Yeah, I hate them.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand them.
Me too. The Voltron had that.
That Voltron was crazy too.
But but if you bought all those Toynami Valkyries, like the real state that it took, didn't the Cyclones come in those boxes?
Yep.
I hated those boxes.
Yeah, they were just annoying, but the Beagle box looked good on a shelf.
I can't remember what the Beagle
box was. But it was hard.
Really?
There's no putting it back in. If I'm not mistaken, it was like an all window and it looked really good, but
I can't visualize
the best one was the Gakken. The Gakken, the Henshin Robo in the box, amazing.
And it ages well because it's got its own thing now.
Yep.
Like it doesn't look like sometimes like I think the Toynami Masterpiece Voltron just didn't age well. Or actually I think it's a decent toy. It's just that like it doesn't have its own look to it, whereas like the Gakken just like has its own look to it. Like it has a vintage robot look.
Yep.
I would. I was just gonna say I would buy a new Cyclone, but I don't. I think
that's all we're gonna get.
I think so too. Sentinel. I mean, how do you classify them as a company? Like I think this is a really beautiful robot. It's just that like there's Bandai, Takara, and then what would be the number 3?
I think Sentinel is where you go for off properties.
I do too.
It's just you're getting a good toy. You're getting a good display piece.
I agree.
But it's not play value. They're not designed with play value in mind. It's just.
I think their tolerances aren't built the same way Bandai and Takara does. Like, I'm not gonna say Bandai and Takara products don't break. I mean, but like for everything breaks, especially in your
yeah.
I didn't have any problems with this toy, but there were a couple when I was transforming it. There was a couple sounds that were a little scary.
No.
So what do you do from here with yours?
I contacted Ami. I'm gonna see if they can do anything. If they can't, I'm gonna attempt surgery.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
like,
but I mean.
All right, so we'll let them see if they can do something, and if they.
I mean, that's fixable.
I think I can take pliers right now and fix it.
It's just, but I don't want to wreck the chances of them replacing. Like if I now screwed up like legit, then they could be like, well, you shouldn't have tried fixing it.
I agree.
So
if you have a chance to get an exchange for yours, hold on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just want to try and like show them what it looks like as is, because I really think the facts work in my favor.
I do too.
Right now, and I don't want to like.
It's just a matter if that's a kind of company that I've had things that broke. I ordered something from HLJ and I know that they replaced it as long as I paid the shipping. I don't remember what it was though. What was yours?
Mine was a YF-19 and it just had a warped panel on it. It wasn't broke. I'm like, sorry, I'm neurotic, man. You know, it's killing me. And they said, send it back. We'll give you a new one. Buy another one. We'll give you like 50% off. They gave me 3 options. I was like,
but you had to pay the shipping, but that's reasonable. You know, you still. I also got. Oh,
it would be sweet if they just offered me a fat discount on another one. I'd probably take it and just keep it.
Oh yeah, because then you could have one in display.
And then you don't have to ship it. Like shipping something back, what
would be considered a fat discount to justify it?
Half, but they'll never do it.
No,
I don't think that's going to happen, and it's not realistic.
To be honest with you, like my guess is that they'll offer you a 25% discount and then go the separate way.
Or you don't think they'll just exchange it?
I don't know. I mean, you'd have to ship it back.
And then, I think they would exchange it. Honestly, HLJ offered it.
That's true. But I mean, I think if I was a company, I think the cost to do that would be ineffective. I think at best they'll say, look, we'll give you a refund, but then to have you ship it back, and then them ship you another one, that's a lot of costs involved.
Yeah, but they're only the
product. If you cover the shipping on both ways, maybe.
Which I would.
Right, right, just to have it. I got this red Optimus Primal.
Okay.
I like it.
And, okay, what is,
It's the Burning Convoy.
Burning Convoy.
Yeah, it was like a Japanese exclusive. I had the original Takara one from back in the day. I like it more than I thought I would, because it's just translucent red plastic.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Okay.
It's just, this is when you start buying stuff, and you're like,
Why not?
I mean, I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying, like, when you get something like this, you realize that you're getting this just to fill a hole. But it's cool. I don't know that I needed it, but I'm glad I have it, if that makes sense.
Not bad. Not bad.
I really love this mold. I think this is one of my all-time favorite transforming robot molds of all time.
Which mold is this?
This is the Masterpiece Optimus Primal.
Let me see this.
It's nice.
This is a Masterpiece without hair. Wow, so that was paint? How they got hair on. I didn't realize, because he had texture.
Yeah, it was like painted on.
Holy.
I love that toy. I really do.
Wow, I didn't realize it was that one. That's crazy, man.
Look, home runs are translucent plastic, glow in the dark. What else? It's just an automatic home run. You could just, I mean, it's just fun, I like glow in the dark.
Rubber tires.
Yeah, rubber tires.
Wow.
But, translucent plastic is good. But it was like one of those things where I bought it, I transformed it, I did some fun photos.
This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Man. I didn't realize this was the MP. I need to see it next to the MP because I thought you could almost feel his hair on the MP, the texture.
It was like digitally painted in there.
But can you feel the digital paint? Okay,
I don't think so. No.
Wow.
I think it was like one of the first.
It just looked that good.
Yeah, it did. It really looked great.
Wow, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it. It'll go with my It was fun to transform it again, even though I have like 3 of them already. No, you're good.
I want to see this, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
What else has been going on? Anything? Oh, can I talk about the new G.I. Joes? Are you okay with
I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
No, I'm joking. Yeah,
all right.
Go for
so,
it.
so we know that Cobra Commander, Gung Ho, Red Ninja all announced, and then the Storm Shadow Amazon exclusive, and
Destro.
oh yeah,
For
Pimp Daddy
real?
Destro.
Oh my god.
I love it. You don't love it, Pimp Daddy Destro?
Like I just don't get it.
You don't get it.
Like
I don't really get it either, but
it's silly.
They've made a lot of Pimp Daddy Destro figures over the years.
So it's a thing.
Yeah,
okay.
It's a thing. I don't know what its origin was. I think it was like an international paint or something, or yeah, I don't know. I should have looked it up. Pimp Daddy Destro. I don't remember what it was, but I have like 3 Pimp Daddy Destro figures.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah,
you know, it's okay. Why not?
Yeah, and then I do want to talk about the Nightmare of Network, the Cobra Commander. Did you hear about that whole mess?
The Nightmare of Network.
Network. There's a site called Network, NTWRK.
Is it a stupid Hasbro?
No.
Is it how you buy Hasbro stuff?
No, it's like an independent, like super hip like website where like it was one of the most garbage experiences I've ever had ordering something in my lifetime. So they showed pictures that they're gonna do this like light blue variant of the new Cobra Commander, and the gold was a little bit flashier, and I'm like up for a variant.
Why not? Yeah, you're in it to win it on that.
So I went to the site when they launched it, and the first thing is when you log in, like all of a sudden there's a video that pops up of this guy playing with this toy, the Cobra Commander, and you can't escape it. Like it's just in your face. Like I'm an old man. I'm 40.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with it.
I don't want to deal with
it.
that.
Like Digital River? Is that the equivalent?
It gets the Digital River problems.
Okay, that's what I was trying to say.
Right, but the site itself is like super like flashy and like it's like, dude, I just want to order my Cobra Commander. I don't want to deal with this. But you know, I clicked on this stuff. I had all my information inputted so I wouldn't have to deal with all this stuff. And like I clicked the button and it was like, you got to put on your information. And then I went through all that process and then I got all that in and then I hit the button again and it's like, this item is not in stock.
No.
Yeah. And then I hit it again and it's like, did the same thing. Like it's like doing the whole Digital River crap. Finally, by the end of this, I finally just got it to work. And I ended up ordering 3 of them.
All right.
And I didn't want to. It was just like, I kept doing it.
It was probably easier just to take the 3 than to go back and edit your order.
Absolutely. And then after that, apparently like an hour before this happened, they announced that the color variant that you're getting is not that one.
Well, what is it?
You're just getting the regular Cobra Commander.
Can you?
Yeah.
Well, what's the point of that?
Dude, it was the slimiest like switch and bait I've ever seen. And look, it was probably a mistake on Hasbro's fault. Like Hasbro probably sent them that example, and
they thought that it was
right. But like that's on Hasbro. But this network is just like the worst experience I've ever had on a website. Like I'm just not into that. Like I don't want to deal with that when I'm buying something. It was just a nightmare. So
why don't they just use a real company to sell their
stuff? Yeah.
Wouldn't it save them money? Just use BBTS.
Right. Like, well, I don't know. Maybe you're right. Yeah, BBTS is big enough they could do that. But even like use Hasbro Pulse.
Or Pulse.
That's what they ended up doing. They ended up putting it on Hasbro Pulse like a couple days ago, and I ordered one. And I don't even prefer the colors. It's just like I like to have.
Yeah, you want it.
I'm into the G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
And I like the Storm Shadow. You know, it's the version 3.
He's interesting.
Yeah.
I think he's interesting.
I do too.
I like the original one more. Like, I love the original outfit with, like, modern day. Modernized a little bit.
I don't really like... They did show pictures of the new Storm Shadow. Like the website is up, gijoe.com, and I think it's a really fun website. What they did, they put all the characters in. They put, like, all these bios. And I think they did a really good job. But the new Storm Shadow's, like, he's got, like, an arm that's tatted up. And it's just like super like, I don't know, it's not my favorite character design, but I'm okay with it. I do like what they're doing with G.I. Joe. And they also like apparently announced, or they didn't announce it, but information leaked that a retro line is coming to Walmart.
Retro 6-inch or retro like
3 3/4 inch.
Okay.
So my guess is that it's going to be a straight up re-releases of the original Joes.
With modern day plastic.
Yeah, that's not going to work out,
No, it won't
is it?
work because what made them so cool is that hard plastic that they were made out of. Like, if they made those figures with soft, squishy...
Yeah, I don't think it's going to work. I think they're going to look...
It's going to look real bad.
Yeah, I think it is. I don't know that I'm desperate enough to get a retro line to just buy into that. But I don't know, man.
And what if they're just 3 3/4 new molds of the old figure? I mean,
Honestly,
that would be incredible.
That's what I'd like.
If they did it like Star Wars, like that would be insane.
That's what I would like.
There's on classic cards.
Classic cards, new sculpt, O-ring.
That would be the meat and potatoes of the line. That's what everybody would want most. I would imagine.
I agree. Just like
vehicles.
Ooh! That would be great. I'm in. I like the 6-inch line, but it's like a 3 3/4 inch O-ring line would just, it would have my heart. I'm open to new G.I. Joe, but like that would be it. Like, but I can't visualize plastic translating well, and the paint, the colors were so I don't know, they were just so like rich in their vintage line. I just don't think that they're gonna do that.
But oh man, just to like, if they started doing like a Sky Striker, put a newer one, like a modernized.
I couldn't imagine them doing a modern. Like, I think the Sky Striker.
That's pretty sweet. But even if they just did a different modern.
Right. Did you see pictures of that like Top Gun F-14? Is it an F-14 for Top Gun? Like, it's part, like, I don't know if it's official, but it's like Transformers Top Gun.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah, that looks cool. He's Maverick. Yeah, I mean, I don't.
You think it's real?
I don't know. I think so.
I'd be so curious to see how that robot looks.
Yeah, I thought it looked sort of good, actually.
Yeah, I mean, all you saw was the F-14 in the box, but like, I mean, that's got to be the best looking. Is that the which is cooler, the F-14 or F-15? F-15 was
the F-14 because I think the leader one is an F-15, but that's Air Force. I like the Navy more than the Air Force.
Okay, I like
over water and they got big old boats.
I like how the wings open. That's the deal breaker. What else is going on? Did you? Okay, so we both saw Blood Machines.
Oh,
yeah. We can talk about Blood Machines, right?
Yeah, but what do you say about it? Like, it's awesome.
See it, right?
Yeah, just see it.
It is just a visual feast. Is that what you could say about it?
Yeah, it is cyberpunk to the max. Yeah, and just watch it.
Just watch Blood Machines.
Love it.
Yeah, it's like, I guess you could say it's like a big long music video of visuals, but I really enjoyed it. Like, I thought it was like, I'm trying to think of like a movie that would be a good example that was like really good visuals, but I hated it.
It reminded me of Pan Cosmatos.
Okay,
like I agree. The black, whatever.
Like Mandy
and all that. It just tripped out visuals. It was good.
It was good. I don't know that I fully understand. I understood the story, but I mean, I don't know.
I missed a lot of stuff. I think somebody was trying to tell me something that I didn't get.
Yeah.
You know, but
right,
it was
I
good.
do too.
It was good.
It was on Shudder.
Yep.
What's Shudder? Is that like a horror movie?
Yeah. It's just like I don't know if you call it a platform.
Yeah.
But
do you think that they're planning more of them?
I don't know. But I'd watch them.
I would too.
I just don't know what else you could do with that story. I mean, it's sort of wrapped up.
It is. I liked it visually so much that I would just watch a couple more hours of it. It was just visually unique.
It reminded me of like, what was the movie with Triceracop?
Oh, Turbo Man.
Turbo Kid?
A Turbo Kid, yeah.
Turbo. It was a lot like, it reminded me of Turbo Kid. It was just
without the humor, because
without the humor.
Funny.
Yeah, this was not funny, but this is like,
I am with you.
An expression of green screen and just
it's a love letter to the 80s.
That too.
You know, and it is. It's like colors and like that stuff, and the music was great.
Loved it.
It was very synth heavy.
Yeah. Yep, dark synth.
Did you end up watching Peanut Butter Falcon?
Yeah.
I liked it.
No, I gotta watch it.
You do.
I do need to watch it.
It's kind of like I guess a feel good movie by the end.
All right.
Like, I liked it. I thought it was good. It was very. If you haven't seen Peanut Butter Falcon and you have an opportunity to watch it, it's not sci-fi or nerd thing. It's just
about a guy who wants to be a wrestler.
Yeah, it's about a guy with Down syndrome who wants to be a wrestler, and that's all I'll tell you. And what's his name's in it? The LeBeau, Shia LaBeouf.
Boy,
he was good at it.
Okay, sweet.
I'm very conflicted.
I actually like him. You know.
Do you?
Like,
I don't know if I do.
I think he's a decent actor.
I do.
Yeah.
He's a good actor, but I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can get on board with the Shia LaBeouf.
what's the other movie, Honey something?
Honey Boy.
He's a piece of garbage.
Yeah, but he was good in it.
That's what I heard. He looks such. Like I saw the trailer, I'm like, oh man, it's gonna make you want to punch him.
We're in a LeBeau renaissance for sure.
He's a
good actor.
I think he's a good actor. Like he just was in some bad written roles.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. But yeah. What else you got? Anything else? I crapped on network. So
stay away from USPS if you can.
Yeah, you had some problems.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
Sure.
here's the deal. So I ordered a couple comic books from the same guy, eBay, and one of them was a banger. It was a $400 book. So
what book?
Marvel Spotlight #2 in like.
What's the significance?
First appearance of the werewolf.
Oh.
And it's like in awesome condition, like 8.5 above. So I win 2 books from him, right? And I'm like, hey, can I pay you extra to send it priority? It's like, of course you can.
Yeah, sure.
So, all right. So I do. He doesn't realize that I won 2 books from him. So he sends them both, one priority, one media. First class. Media mail.
Yeah.
The media mail showed up in 3 days. The priority took 2 weeks.
Weird.
And it disappeared for like 6 days. I was losing my shit.
I bet you were.
I was freaking. I mean, I wasn't freaking. I mean, it's protected.
Yeah.
But still, it's like.
You just want your book.
Yeah, you just want your stuff. Yeah. And it's like, yeah.
See, I've been having more problems with USPS than. Oh, USPS.
Yeah, USPS. That's what I'm talking about. It's like, I don't think priority mail works right now, and I think they're prioritizing standard mail just to get it out of the way. And
Okay.
It's what it seems like. I mean,
that seems like that's like backwards. You think that they would prioritize priority mail?
You would think, but I mean, like it didn't update for over 7 days.
Wow,
that's scary. Leaves California, left Santa Clarita Distribution Center, nothing.
That sucks, man. I ordered a big lot of Starcom toys, and like the guy put in a tracking number and hasn't even says it hasn't even moved yet. It's just really
it's frustrating.
Again, small problems.
Do you believe that he shipped it?
That's the problem. Is like I don't know if I believe that he shipped it. Like I don't think he seems like a bad guy. Like he's being very responsive. It's just like I keep asking him, look, man, just give me peace of mind. Give me the tracking number, and now he can't find it.
No. Yeah, no.
This is more him.
Yeah, that's shit.
I mean, worst case scenario is I get refunded, but I want my Starcom figures. You know.
Speaking of you bought things.
Yeah.
You want to share it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Not?
I don't know if I want to share it yet.
All right.
Should I? Can I wait till I get it? I'll just say this.
But he got a banger.
I did.
It's a banger.
I did, and I'm very excited. And I'm a little anxious about that I purchased it, even though I think it's a worthy investment or for my joy, I guess.
I think so.
Yeah.
And a worthy investment.
Yeah.
You could resell it and get your money, no problem.
Absolutely. But it's one of those things that I would sell almost anything before I sell this. So that's really ultimately good. Did you get it? You got a first appearance of Red Sonja, or was that second appearance?
Second appearance. So I'm gonna get her first appearance.
What's the price difference on that?
Not a lot.
Really?
Like $20.
That's it?
Yeah, not a lot.
So why did you get the second appearance first?
Because I thought it was her first.
Nice.
But she's on the cover. She's not on the cover of her first appearance.
Okay.
So.
Interesting. That's cool. Anything else book wise you got?
You kidding me?
Yeah, I know.
Since the COVID thing, I've acquired a short box of stuff. I don't even know where to start.
So you store all your comics in short boxes, not long boxes.
I do.
Is it just
access.
easier access?
Easier access, and
going through a long box can be a nightmare.
It's fun, but stacking high doesn't take as much space as stacking wide.
Plus, if you don't have the long box filled up, everything topples over, and I've had some comics get bent up because of that.
Yeah, and that's terrible.
That
terrible. Is just stress-invoking terrible.
Yes, it's good. Other than that, I think G.I. Joe is a good place for me. I'm just kind of going back to.
I'm excited to see where it goes.
Me too.
I'm really excited because it could go either way.
Yeah. Nothing new with Transformers. I mean, really, they revealed some new stuff, but I think it's just I've seen that same G1 figure so many times that it's just you gotta give. Well,
what did the Optimus? What did they do new to him this time?
The dead Optimus.
Okay.
It's that's cute, but I don't need it.
Yeah.
That's a good mold though. It's the Siege mold. That new Siege cartoon is coming out in like a couple weeks. I'm kind of excited to watch that. I mean, it's been a long time since we've had any like new Transformers media, like, you know, whatever. Ultimately, I like this new alpha.
I love it.
It
too.
kind
I
of
really
hurts
enjoy
that
it.
yours broke.
I'll fix it.
Yeah.
If I can't get it replaced, we'll fix it.
We'll
man.
update you on what
Yeah,
happens.
we'll
with
keep
that.
you guys updated.
I do recommend it as it being a good toy. But I will say it is small, and it is the issue that I have with it.
Yeah, it's scary. It's a little scary, but it's a well-made toy. It's like, I don't think they're all going to be like mine. It's a nice toy. I'd say get it.
Yeah.
I highly recommend it. I love it.
I do too. You could do the switcheroo with it. You could take mine.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I mean, I guess you could. Yeah, it's good. If you like this robot in jet mode, you're gonna be happy, but you're gonna say it's too small. I think that there's no way around that. I didn't even get to express my love for these, man. I'm hooked to these. I think they're made by Joy Toy, by the way, if I didn't say.
What else do they make?
They make their other 1/18 scale stuff, but that's it. They're really, I love them. I'm into this. I love this stuff. I don't know, like it hurts because like I think how deep am I gonna get?
I'm about pretty deep. Depends on how much they make.
I know. If they start doing all these repaints though, I'm gonna stay away from the repaints. Anything else?
Nah, man.
All right. Well, everyone, stay safe. Wear your masks. Just wear your mask. And until next time.
Nerd out.
Nerd out.
I know.
Yeah, you go ahead.